First pitch moments away in D.C. It's the Marlins and the Nationals. Next on the show. It is a fine night for baseball in our nation's capital, and we're in the new jewel of Washington, D.C., Nationals Park, as MLB The Show gets you set for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, a couple of National League Eastern Division teams get ready to face off, as it'll be the Florida Marlins taking on the Washington Nationals. And a welcome into the broadcast booth, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here alongside Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler. And Hud, let's turn it over to you first. What catches your eye in this matchup?
Well, one guy that's always fun to watch is Johnny Damon. Stolen bases are coming down, but the 24 home runs set a career high. If it's not one thing with this guy, it's the other.
All right, Rex, we'll hear from Dave in a moment, but first let's get to our starting lineup for the visiting Florida Marlins. It comes to us courtesy of our friends at State Farm. At home or away, State Farm is there. They'll match up against a guy who, statistically speaking, was the Bucs' top starter a season ago, the Dartmouth product, right-hander Ross Ohlendorf. A look there at the Nationals' defense, highlighted by a first-time Gold Glove winner in 2009, third baseman Ryan Zimmerman. And Johnny Damon is on his way to the boxes. We're just about ready for baseball. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Willingham is there for it as Damon is gone to lead off the ball game. And as we get started here, let's give you a look at how these two teams stack up side by side on our offensive comparison graphic. Emilio Bonifacio will get his first opportunity now. First offering on the way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now they've got a man caught in a rundown, and they will tag him out between first and second.
Looked like a little hesitation there in deciding what he wanted to do. And he who hesitates is lost, or in this case, tagged out between first and second.
Chris Coghlan stands in now, and you see he's been hot of late, hitting in 10 straight ball games now. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first, and now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. And the starting lineup for the Nationals is on your screen. And again, it's brought to us by State Farm. They'll match up against one of the top prospects around, a former North Carolina star, left-hander Andrew Miller. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Morgan getting ready as he'll start things out in the home first. too low, 1-0. And the fastball here is hit on the ground, but foul.
Foul ball.
And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control, 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Yeah, battling back to even. Now you got to think about that slider running away.
Now here's the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
And he likes to throw that slider off the fastball. Might want to make a mental note of that one.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ballgame.
And it's deep breath time out on the mound now. Not only will he kick himself for walking the leadoff guy, but also he just walked the fastest guy in a 10-mile radius. Not what he wanted to do.
Christian Guzman will step in now, hoping to extend his hitting streak to 8 games here. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
And he steps in here with 6 RBIs already in the series.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Wheels are spinning now.
Two-0 count, the pitch. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
There are his numbers from last time. He comes off a victory in that performance, so he'd love to duplicate that here tonight.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in, and you see what he's done the past couple of weeks as he looks to keep that streak alive. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And for the most part, he's been held in check in the series so far, just 2 for 9.
Good eye there by young Zimmerman as he moves ahead in the count 2-1.
Got to credit their patience here in this inning. They're just letting him work himself into trouble.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Well, if he's got the confidence to throw it 2-2, let's see if he throws it 3-2.
Josh Willingham waits on deck. And a foul ball straight back. And, a close pitch here on 3-2, but Mike Marquez behind the plate calls it ball 4.
2 walks already here in the first. It hasn't hurt him yet, but at this rate, it won't be long until it does.
Josh Willingham will get his first cuts here. Fastball bounces up to the plate, and it's taken for a ball.
And remember that he's already got a couple of homers in this series. He'd like a third one here.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. First and second now, one man out. 1-1 on the way. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
And these guys better hope his location clears itself up pretty soon.
Runner goes for third. Pitch outside, the throw. A tag from Helms, and he's out at third base.
This is just a great grab and release by the catcher. He's got to get that thing out in a hurry, and that was right on the money.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Not a real good sign here. Already his third walk of the ball game this early? It shows me he may not have his A game out there right now.
Alberto Gonzalez will stand in. First pitch coming. And that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a bullet to the right side. That's in there, base hit. And the run will score as the Nats are off to a 1-0 lead.
Here's something they haven't been able to do too much in this series. Come through with a 2-out knock. For their sake, they hope that's a sign that things might be turning around.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and here comes Pudge. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
And he's had to work hard here in this opening inning. Wonder how much that'll take out of him.
Now a fastball, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Bonifacio is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital. Nationals on top, 1-0. Dan Uggla leads things off now in the top half of the second. Pulls the string on that one, 1 strike.
And they've really kept him in check in this series, just 1 for 9 so far.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Yeah, and after throwing so few pitches in the first, he might want to vary his locations a bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards center. And he makes a great diving stop for the out.
Oh, and these are the at-bats that eat at you as a hitter. He's got a sure base hit, but what's that guy diving for? Oh, man, you took away my knock.
The leadoff man retired now for Jorge Cantu. Ball 1. Late on the changeup, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And this one is gone, a home run. So a solo shot for Jorge Cantu. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And with it, the Marlins are back even now at 1-1.
And you think this guy's hot enough? We've played 3 games in the series, and that is his 3rd home run. You gotta love that ratio.
Cody Ross will take his cuts now. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
And now you got to snap back in a hurry. You cannot dwell on that home run ball.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Might be a little shell-shocked after the home run. He's showing a little reluctance to put one over the plate here.
And he misses, ball 4.
And he follows up the home run ball with a 5-pitch walk, so you can tell he's definitely a little gun-shy out there right now.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and digging in now the third baseman, Wes Helms. Now the first pitch. In there, 0-1. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Good strike 2 pitch there as he has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled away. Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2.
Oh, great pitch on 0-2. That's not an easy take.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And you can see what he's trying to do with these last 2 pitches, hoping to get him to reach out for something.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Let's see now if they're going to want to think about putting something on here.
John Baker will be next, barring a double play ball. Here's the payoff pitch. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And, folks, that's what you call working the walk there. 9 pitches. That was a great at-bat.
John Baker will step in, working on a nice 5-game hitting streak. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
And he just walked 2 straight guys. Why is swinging out of the zone?
He's set, now the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And the one piece of good news here, this guy's a double play waiting to happen.
And there's ball 2 now.
Throwing a lot more pitches here in the second inning than he did in the first.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 2-2 coming. Now a ball lined to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Andrew Miller will stand in now, and we'll see if the sacrifice will be on here with 1 man out. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
And a good chance to really help himself out here early on.
.1-0 on the way. And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. A flip onto Guzman covering, but the sacrifice works as planned.
Some teams will let their pitchers swing away there, but he's able to sacrifice both men into scoring position, where a 2-out knock could play to couple.
Back to the top of the order now, and in steps the left-handed hitting Johnny Damon. And that misses for ball 1.
Yeah, he looked okay back in the first, but he's been struggling here with a release point in this inning.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that's through into left field for a base hit. A run is in.
You want to talk about a guy putting his all into a throw? Watch this. Now that is what you call effort.
Emilio Bonifacio will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
And now you really need to go to damage control on the mound. Don't make this inning worse than it already is.
throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
No taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. 3 runs already home here. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
He's just all over the place.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
And as my old colleague likes to say, deuce is wild. 2 on, 2 out, and a 2-2 count.
Now he'll bluff the throw over to third. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. The Marlins lead this one 3-1. Elijah Dukes will start things off in the bottom of the second. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Now a ground ball towards the hole. Uggla's throw is right there for the first out.
And that's one of the traps you fall into when you take that first pitch strike. It seems like you're always battling uphill. So now he chases out of the zone, and it's a waste of an at-bat.
Steven Pierce will dig in here. And a fastball from Miller as he jumps ahead, 0-1.
And at the plate, he's just 1 for 7 in the series, so he's in a bit of a cold spell.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Well, if he went down to go after that last pitch, why not throw the same pitch in the same spot? Bit more prudent this time, though.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but this will be a foul ball. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
And this is the perfect spot and perfect time to throw that slider. Looks just like the fastball he threw on the previous pitch, but look at the late break on this thing. That breaks at about the 58-foot mark, and he just can't pick it up.
Ross Ohlendorf will step in now. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd.
Foul ball.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two.
And after challenging him up with the last fastball, that's a perfect spot for the follow-up, right at the knees.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses, and we're even at 2-2. And a fastball called strike three, and the side is retired. A strong half inning of work there from Andrew Miller. He's got a 3-1 lead. Chris Coughlin is ready to go here as we begin the third. Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Down and away, ball one. Inside and low, 2-1.
And he's got a tough task here going through the 3, 4, and 5, so you hate to fall behind the first guy. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. And Morgan there to take this one in for the first out. So one gone now for Dan Uggla. And this is low, ball one. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
And he's had a pretty good look at those first two pitches. Be aware, 2-0.
Boy, Mike Marquez really making it tough out there. It's 3-0.
Hard to make two better pitches than that. One that just missed, one that I'm not so sure.
And ball 4 as Ugla is aboard.
Well, you can see he's pretty upset out there on the mound. I think this probably stems from the pitch previous to ball 4. He thought that one was a strike.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and standing in the dangerous first baseman, Jorge Cantu. Ball 1. And Cantu won't offer it that one either. It's 2-0.
And you can kind of see he's daring him to throw a fastball now.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
Pretty gutsy pitch there. A 2-0 changeup for a strike.
Ready with the 2-1. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
And already we're seeing a lot of deep counts early in the ball game. These can really start to pile up if you're not careful.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And of all the pitches you might be looking for, you got to imagine a fastball would have been on that list somewhere. Apparently he didn't think so.
Cody Ross will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans.
That's a foul ball.
And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So they pick up no run on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 3 and the Nats 1. Niger Morgan makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Not a bad spot to miss. He might even go chase it out there.
And this ball will be chopped foul. In there, 1-2 now.
And he's definitely trying to stay on that outer third.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
And now's where I think you have to sit changeup and react fastball.
Two-two pitch on the way. And this is near the line, but foul wide of first. Misses there, so he runs the count full now.
And they already lost this guy the first time around. Don't walk him again here.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Leadoff walk here is going to move that tie and run to the plate. Let's see if they can make anything out of this.
Christian Guzman will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch on the way. Now a possible double play ball for Ugla. Bonifacio on to Cantu, and it's a double play.
And if you want your manager to stop stewing over a leadoff walk, how about a quick little 4-6-3? That'll perk him up a bit.
So 2 are gone now for Ryan Zimmerman. Now a swing from Zimmerman as this one's on the ground to short. There to take it is Bonifacio. Throw in time and the side is retired. Nationals go quietly. They still trail it here 3-1. Wes Helms will bat here. No official at-bat, but he's scored a run thus far. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th.
And he just hadn't been able to find any kind of comfort level out there. I mean, he'll move right back into the stretch, and he's only throwing 1 pitch in the inning.
John Baker will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. Now the first pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
And as a catcher at the plate, he's thinking, you better call that both ways.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Wow, you can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike.
And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Yeah, I just wanted to show him fastball in 0-2. This next pitch will probably be something different.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Lays off 2-2 now.
Boy, and that never even threatened the strike zone. You at least got to make him sweat a little.
In the dirt here, but the Gold Glover Rodriguez is able to hang right with it. But fortunately, no advance. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
And you'll get a look at the catcher giving the signs to the infielders. Definite bunting situation here, so let's see how the infield attacks this one.
Andrew Miller will stand in, and you can almost guarantee he'll be trying to move those runners here. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Well, this is a tough situation because everybody in the ballpark knows what he's going to do, but he gets it down and moves both guys up.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and in steps center fielder Johnny Damon.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
And this is without a doubt a strikeout situation right here, as you can't let this deficit get any worse than 2.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Emilio Bonifacio will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Still another important run out there at second. You'd love to make this a 4-run game with a base hit.
And he got him to swing early on the changeup there, as this is skied out towards straightaway right. Dukes is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Marlins 4 and the Nats 1. And there you see the latest scores from the NL here on a Thursday night, brought to us by the National Baseball Hall of Fame. Josh Willingham will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And a wry smile there. He knew he had a good pitch to hit.
And this will be swung on and missed as Willingham falls behind now 0-2.
And one thing you can say about him on the mound, he certainly has been the aggressor in this at-bat, coming right after him.
Now a fastball swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Looking up is Coughlin, but that ball is gone. Solo dinner for Josh Willingham. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and the Nationals are right back in it. It's now a 4-2 score.
Yeah, and he may have gone to the well one too many times there, and it's going to wind up costing him. Once you give a hitter an idea for the speed and delivery of that thing, he'll learn how to handle it, and I think he handled it about as well as he could there.
Alberto Gonzalez will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. will just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
And he'll wait for something a little higher that he can do something with.
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Ugla will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away, 1 gone.
And State Farm's going to give us a look at this swing in show motion. And that's a few inches above the thumbs. That's one he'll be feeling all night long.
Pudge Rodriguez will dig in. He popped out his first time. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to bury that slider on the hands, but he started this one much too far inside.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
And you can tell they're thinking, do not let him extend his arms. Keep pitching him tight.
The 2-0. And that's in there, 2-1.
And he's taking a little off from his top speed. Just need to get one over.
Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. Baker looks up and reins it in for out number 2.
Boy, and he could only look away in disgust. He had a great pitch to hit, but he hit it right up the elevator shaft.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th, and that'll bring forth the young slugger Elijah Dukes. And that misses, ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him, 1-1. One pitch on the way. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3.
And now you wonder if he'll get the same pitch 3-1 that he did on 2-0.
Hit hard but foul. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Yeah, man, I just don't know how much longer you can let him go.
Stephen Pierce will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
And this is a guy you want because you'd love to have the pitcher leading off in the bottom of the 5th.
Comes set, now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2. Out of play. Misses, ball 2.
And that's 22 pitches now here in the 4th inning, and that's not a good number this early in the ball game.
And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And Cantu will take this one to the bag by himself, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 4-2. Chris Coughlin will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
But we should highlight the fact that he's hitless thus far, so that 10-game hitting streak's in jeopardy.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. And they get him off balance that time as it's slapped the other way to short. And that's off his leg on the mound. And this is going to be ruled an infield single, but the more important issue becomes the health of the man on the mound.
And I'll tell you what, when you've got a base stealer like this on at first, you don't want to play too close to the vest here. Let her hang. Use that speed as a weapon.
Dan Ugla will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
And you've got a runner at first who likes to run early in the count, so maybe they think about pitching out here on 0-1.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Here's Guzman. On to first, and they get the double play.
They don't come much easier than this. The old 6-4-3, and there's a rally killer.
And so 2 are gone now for Jorge Cantu. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. In there, strike 1. One and one.
That's a ball.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Boy, he might be saving that slider again until he gets to 2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Morgan is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Marlins down quietly as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Jesus Flores will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Now here's the first pitch. In there for strike one.
And I can guarantee these guys would love to get a little spark here from the bottom of the order.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
And here's a spot off the bench where all you want to do is just to try to get something started.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, here's where that old phrase, a walk is as good as a hit, really applies. Just get on somehow.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike two.
And now you got to get inside a pitcher's head. What's he going to come with on 2-2?
Fouled back. Leadoff base runner here as the fastball's lined into left, a base hit.
Boy, and Matt, it is so hard to come off the bench cold like that and deliver, but that's just a super job of hitting right there.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the speedy center fielder, Nyjer Morgan. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators, foul. Pause, now the pitch. And this is on the ground to short, could be two. To Ugla for one. On to first, a double play.
Man, and even when these guys finally get a guy on base, he doesn't last long as a quick double play here clears the bases yet again.
Christian Guzman will dig in, 0 for 2 thus far. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
He's working at a 7-game hitting streak at the plate, but he's hitless thus far.
Low, it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for Washington. They trail it here 4-2. Tyler Clippard is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Cody Ross will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. And now here's a ball grounded foul over toward third. Pitch on the way. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called, one away.
And that's where pitching becomes a chess game. You can bet a hitter's thinking there's no way I'll see anything up with 2 strikes. So why not cross up his way of thinking? It worked there.
Wes Helms will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. This pitch is lined into center field, and he's going to reach with his second hit of the night.
And the Marlins pick up hit number 6 right here. Now with 1 away, they'll set about trying to get him on home.
John Baker will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Lays off 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Well, if he's ahead of that fastball, what does that tell you as a pitcher? Throw the changeup and he'll be even more out in front.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, high chopper that time, and it kind of eliminates getting anything but the out at first. That's a smart play there to get the sure out.
Andrew Miller will be the batter. And here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
And you have to imagine they would have at least thought of a pinch hitter here with 2 away.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Dukes is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Florida, but they still lead this one 4-2. Ryan Zimmerman will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Coughlin arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
And here's a look at his pitches by inning to this point. You can see the total is 82. He's been fairly consistent in his outing so far.
One away in the inning as that'll bring up Josh Willingham.
gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
And even though he's pitching well, this is the part of the order that he's really got to worry about.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
And even though he's spinning a gem, he's still going to need to avoid that home run ball, so location is still going to be important.
And this is high for a ball, so from 0-2, he's worked it back to 2-2 now. And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. There to take it is Bonifacio. The throw will be in time at first, and Miller's got it rolling here, 2 away.
Well, they've only been able to scrape together single runs in the 1st and 4th off him. He's been very strong thus far.
Alberto Gonzalez will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air into foul territory behind first. Cantu has got it, and the side is retired. Johnny Damon will lead off when we return, as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. And since we've already seen what's going on in the National League, let's check out the AL action now on our out-of-town scoreboard. Johnny Damon will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 now to Damon. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
And the one thing you don't want to do is start falling behind guys here. Now he can probably sit on a fastball 2-0.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Probably just take until he gets a strike there. Not a bad idea the first time you see a guy.
And boy, he's just saying, where do I have to put it? 3-1 now.
Ah, come on already.
And this will be grounded foul down the line at first. Now a swing and a miss by Damon as he's set down on strikes, and there's 1 away. A shot here from above showing, well, let's call it an empty seat or two. Matt Vasgersian, Dave Campbell, Rex Hudler with the call here in this one. Emilio Bonifacio steps in now. And he lays off there, 1-0. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Just a challenge fastball right there, and he didn't want any part of it.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back. And ring him up. Strike three called on the fastball, and there are two gone.
And this guy's one of those unsung type of pitchers. He's not the setup guy, he's not the closer, but these are the guys that keep you in ball games, and he's doing the job here.
Chris Coughlin will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
And remember, he extended that hitting streak of his already, so he doesn't have that weight hanging over his head.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And that pitch is lined into left field, and he's got his second hit of the evening.
And after going strikeout to start the inning, as a football colleague of mine might say, not so fast, my friend. He's going to have to work now with a 2-out base runner.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the powerful second baseman, Dan Uggla. First pitch to him. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
These guys have played it pretty close to the vest so far. No stolen base attempts as of yet.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
And this is the game within the game here. Do you keep pitching around him on 2-0 or come back at him with something?
Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. Oh, look at this. But he'll be in there easily.
Well, this will be an infield hit, but it won't be from lack of effort. Look at the play just to get to this thing. But the throw to second won't be in time for the force.
Jorge Cantu will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's the first offering. And, not quite sure what was wrong with that one, but it's 1-0.
And when it's late in the game and you start getting a bad call or two on the mound, things can go downhill quickly.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
And he's working hard from the neck up right now.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
And it's imperative that you get a good jump out there at second right now, and first, for that matter.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air to straightaway right. Dukes under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Marlins strand a pair, but they still lead this one 4-2. So a new pitcher will come on now as we see the right-hander Jose Veras take over. Pudge Rodriguez will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. This is taken outside for ball 1.
And he's got a 5-game hitting streak at the plate that's starting to come into jeopardy.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, when you're losing, at this point, I think you'll trade a Bruce for a base. They need all the help they can get.
Elijah Dukes will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
It's one thing to throw strikes, but it's another to throw strikes that catch way too much of the plate.
Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And this is the kind of power pitcher where when he gets to 0-2, you know he's thinking about the number 1. Just blew him away there.
Stephen Pierce will step in. A ground-out victim his last time. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Boy, and a good job anticipating that pitch in the dirt.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
And let's see if he makes him throw a strike here.
fastball is lined into center field. That's a base hit.
And how these guys have managed to stay in this game despite picking up so few hits is beyond me. That's a situation they find themselves in here, but they can get back into this game awfully quickly.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and here comes the speedy Willie Harris. The Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
And this is a spot where the Nats have had their share of trouble. They have to have someone come through here.
And he misses again, 2-0.
And now this is where the rubber meets the road. You've got to bear down here.
Swinging a ball bounced back up the middle. And a dive by Ugla, but it's by him for a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a one-run game now.
Well, and you can't ask for much more than that. They turn to the bench here, and he comes through with a knock. That is nice work.
Reniel Pinto has a tough assignment here with the bases loaded and one away. Niger Morgan to get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Ball line softly down the left field line, but foul. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Swing and a ball grounded foul off to the right side. Fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the runner is in from second.
Well, they went and got a fresh arm hoping to preserve this lead, but he couldn't get the job done, and we're all tied up.
Christian Guzman will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Swing and a line drive to center field. And that drops in front of Damon, a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
First hit of the night for him, and it was certainly a big one. He had not done a whole lot to this point, but that'll be all forgotten now that he's given them the lead here in the late going.
Brian Sanchez has a tough assignment here with the bases loaded and one away. It's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and digging in is the young third baseman Ryan Zimmerman. grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And gone! A home run! A 3-run home run for Ryan Zimmerman. Leading 20 home runs for him now thus far. And double him up, he's 8 for 4.
You bring a guy in a tight spot, he throws one pitch, and bam! He coughs up a 3-run bomb. He'll be replaying that pitch over in his head all night long.
Josh Willingham will dig in. He homered back in the fourth. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
And these guys have been very patient with that slider away. They have not chased very often.
Fastball at 88 that time, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, not a lot he can do with that fastball.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
And when a guy like this lets two go in a row, you know he's looking for something else.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. Well hit, deep right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Oh, darn near had his second home run in the ball game. But you see this thing bang off the wall out there, and he's in the second instead with 2 bases.
Alberto Gonzalez will go bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Runner at second here with 1 man out. He waits, now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And it looks like it's just sort of taking him a while to find his rhythm.
Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Ross has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Pudge Rodriguez will step in. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch in this one. And he takes ball 1.
And this is a team that will not be content with what they've got. They'd like to make this a 5-run lead if they can.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
And with 2 outs and a base open, they may just be working around him here.
Now the 2-0. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
It looks like he's aiming the baseball now instead of just letting it go.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Well, it didn't look to me like they wanted to give him anything to hit here.
Elijah Dukes will stand in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Good late break there. Good pitch to get ahead on.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes strike 2.
Gotta turn him loose now.
And a show of patience there by Dukes. It's 1-2 now. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Oh, now what do you go back to here?
Now here's a swing and a bouncing ball for Ugla at second base. Now when he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
This skipper's got to be saying, what do we have to do to get out of this inning? Sometimes when things go wrong, they really go wrong.
Steven Pierce will have a shot to really put this one out of reach now with the bases loaded. First pitch coming. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. And this is fouled straight back. 2 out, bases loaded. From the stretch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
And a 4-run deficit is at least manageable, but if this game were to get to 7 or 8, forget it.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Now a big pitch here. He wouldn't want to go to 3-2, I wouldn't think.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate, 3 of them on this 3-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 8-4. New pitcher set to take over now, and it's the hard-working left-hander Sean Burnett. Cody Ross will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. And a ball, 1-0.
And the Marlins just need to get somebody on base here to get things going.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
And he knows it's all about getting on base at this point, so a good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Love a punch out right out of the gate. And this is a guy that'll strike out a bit too.
And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And this would qualify as getting on base any way you can. Probably not the way you would have preferred, but when you're losing, you'll take it.
Wes Helms will dig in. He singled his last time around. He's set, now the pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. And a good job to lay off the fastball there. Close, but it's 1-1.
Got to look to try and slap that thing the other way.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
2-1. This is your prototypical hit and run count, so you've got to be aware defensively.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Just got to concentrate on that glove in situations like this. Just get it over.
And that misses for ball 4. And it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
And finally, a good show of patience after their guys had been swinging at everything. That's just the first walk they've taken so far.
John Baker will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1.
He's going to have to punch his way up the ropes now.
Goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Willingham has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Now they tag him out between 2nd and 3rd, and it's a double play.
Well, they've already got one out on the play, and now this guy just doesn't know what to do as they tag him out to complete the double play.
Ronnie Paulino will stand in for the first time here. Now here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
And they leave the lefty in to face the righty. This must be all about having a gut feeling as a manager.
Now a fastball, and it's hit on the ground to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. Home half of the eighth, straight ahead. The Nationals lead it 8-4. Corey Wade will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year. Ian Desmond is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the eighth as they look for some insurance. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
And this is the 5th pitcher they've used in the ball game, so that bullpen's getting awfully lonely down there.
And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Ross is there, and he has it for the out. Niger Morgan will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. First offering on the way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Swinging a hard liner to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
And this is the kind of inning they needed out of their bullpen in the 7th inning. Now it's too little, too late.
Christian Guzman will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Swing, hot shot to the left side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, this is a guy that will kill you if you leave the ball up. And have a look. That's exactly where this thing is.
Ryan Zimmerman will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts, let's take you back to inning number 7, and a big blow here as his 3-run home run accounted for perhaps the biggest blow of the ball game. Curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
And sometimes you got to do this to keep that guy off the plate.
Fouled straight back. Here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Got to make sure you finish off your pitches here. These last few have taken off on him a bit.
Changeup, pulled to strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Might have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch is right there.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Out in front here is Zimmerman as this will find the seats in left, a foul ball.
Call ball.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
The runner at first has got to make sure he's going to the plate before he breaks.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Nationals 8 and the Marlins 4. Tyler Walker is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. Johnny Damon will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
And here in the 9th, it's going to take all hands on deck if these guys want to make a game of it.
Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. One-two pitch here is a routine grounder to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
And unless these guys turn things around quickly, this winning streak's going to come to an end at 3 games.
Emilio Bonifacio will look to change his fortunes, 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts thus far. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And that awful 7th inning is going to stick with these guys after the ball game.
On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. Zimmerman is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
1 out away from wrapping this one up now. I think this one's all over but the shout.
Chris Coghlan is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. Ball 1.
And he's not going to swing at borderline pitches. He knows what his assignment is.
Grounded softly towards the hole. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
These guys really played their hearts out tonight here in front of their home fans. They did a little bit of everything, and when you play together as a team, good things are usually going to happen.
And a good performance, as you can see there, from Josh Willingham. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, man, you can see a couple of hits, including an important home run, and he really supplied the difference in this game as far as I'm concerned.
So that'll just about wrap things up. For Dave Campbell and the Wonder Dog Rex Hudler, I'm Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for joining us here this evening. This has been a presentation of MLB 10 The Show. For more, click on over to MLB10theshow.com. Washington is victorious in this one, 8-4. Highlights of our ball game coming your way next. From Washington, D.C.,